Boom. We are live. We are live. What's going on, everybody? Um, yeah, so how's everybody doing? How is everybody doing? Um, yeah. What's up, guys? What's up? What's up, everybody? Come on in. Slight little complication I run into recently. Um, so today I'm still gonna do the show and everything, but I don't know. For today, my right eye has been very blurry. Actually, really blurry, and I don't know what the fuck's going on. So I'm gonna go to the doctors tomorrow and have them check my eye. But I'm not in the. I'm just a little worried. A little worried, but I'm still gonna do the show. Um, so if I just seem a little off, I'm a little worried about my eye. I don't know what the hell's going on. Paid all this money for this fucking LASIK, and now I got a little little situation on my hand here, it seems. But anyways, today the show will go on. I got one good eye, so I'll do that. And how's everybody doing today? Last night's webinar for the body language mastery students. Jesus, what a that webinar was. I was dropping hot fire. I think I may have scared off some guys out of the webinar because I was like just no filter red pills left and right. I think I scared Barrett out. I don't know. He had to leave. Maybe he's a busy man. He's doing a lot, but dear Lord, man, I went in hard last night on the webinar. I went in super hard, and that kind of led to tonight's episode, or today's episode rather, about what we're gonna talk about today is how to overcome low self-esteem, because I used to have low self-esteem myself. Um, it is a plague. It is not real. It's a lie, and yeah, I'm gonna teach you guys how to overcome it. It is truly just a bad thing. Let me fire up the phone lines here. Give me 1 second.
Welcome to Blog Talk Radio. Please enter your host PIN. When finished, press the pound key. To start your show now, press 1. To hear important. Your show will go live in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hey, what's going on? Okay, we got it going on here.
Blog Talk Radio.
Give me a sec. I gotta get my eye drops. I forgot to grab them. 1 sec. Guys, call in if you want. Numbers on the screen. Alright, I'm back. One of the first things that one I just told me is she has low self-esteem. Shit, test, slut, tell, or both. Probably both. Yeah. Yeah, we're going to talk about that today. Phone lines are open. Call in 657-383-1318. I just got to do this on the air because my eye is really fucking blurry. But yeah, the show must go on. All right. Yeah, I'm just not as fired up today because of this eye situation. Let's see who's in the chat. What's up, everybody? So let's see. Winston Wolf, what's up? Peter, what's up? Vincent Vale, what's up? Caballero, Privateer Solutions, Masculine Mentality, yo, yo. Pine, what up? Lou, what up? Gothic Panda. Count Yoli, what up? Oaktown's Finest, what's up? All the way from Miami. Uncle Sander, what's up? And Mr. Jackson, what's up? How you guys doing? How's everybody doing? Chocolicious MMA is watching. Interesting. Barrett, what's going on, man? Barrett, I feel like I scared you out of the seminar yesterday, or the webinar yesterday. I was going too hard. Yeah, yesterday's webinar, I just went all in. If you guys, the webinar is only for the body language mastery students, but man, yesterday's webinar, I kind of went on a crazy rant, but like the guys were following up with me like, dude, that was great. That was awesome. Barrett left after the rants. I don't know if I scared you off, Barrett. Apologize if I did, but I was just dropping some heavy artillery, red man. I was dropping some heavy artillery red pills. Oh man, it was wild. No, I had to get back to work. Okay. Jesus in heaven, man. Yeah, so it was wild. It was good. It was good. So yeah, anyways, so we're going to talk about how to overcome low self-esteem, right? It's common these days. It's very, very, very common these days, all right? Unfortunately, a lot of guys just don't have high self-esteem. A lot of people don't have high self-esteem, but there used to be men used to have higher self-esteem, higher confidence, right? And these self-esteem and confidence is absolutely crucial to getting anything that you want in life, all right? Carpet bombing with red pill shells, yeah. Barrett says, yeah, I didn't want to leave. Shit was heating up. Dropping Moab red pills. All right, good. I was slightly worried, because I care about all my body language mastery students. Some of you guys are really, some of you guys are awesome, man. You guys are just, you guys are so cool. And the Facebook group is great. And you guys just, some of you guys show up for every webinar. And I ended up pretty much getting rid of the whole credit system and just basically because a lot of people just don't show up for the webinars, or it doesn't just line up with their schedule. So everybody who's gotten the body language mastery, I think Lou has been to I don't know, almost 10 webinars. John Shore has been to pretty much every webinar. I mean, our buddy Molotov Cocktail has been in multiple webinars. Googs has been in a lot, and it's good because the guys that show up and sit down and listen and partake, they really learn a lot. Our brother from Hungary, yesterday was his second webinar, and he was like, Jesus fucking Christ, this guy is real. And then Lou, the other Lou from he's the spear fisherman, he came in on one hell of a webinar as well. So yeah, it was just good stuff. It was good stuff. Let's see. Accept failure as a learning experience. I build up mine with that in mind. Just jump first, think later. That's very good advice there, Zuck Nation. Cyclops downloading knowledge in the red pill. Good. And then GTA fan said something. I'm thinking of joining an MMA gym after I'm done with exams. Will it have a positive impact on self-esteem? Yeah, when you engage in combat with another man and defeat him, that's primal man victory points for you. There's nothing better than having a good old fight and winning. There's nothing wrong with that. It's okay. You're good, brother. You're in the Facebook group, so you'll be okay, Zuck Nation. All right. So, how to overcome low self-esteem. All right. So let's start with a clip, as we always do, right? I want to talk about my way on how you can overcome a low self-esteem. All right. So we're going to go to, where all self-esteem starts and ends. This is a YouTube motivational video. And I believe it's at this point here. I want you to listen to this, okay? It's very, very, very important. Let me put on my headphones, make sure we're good here. All right. Let me just double check.
Perfect example.
Okay. It's time to study one of the greats. I want you guys to listen to this, okay? This is how you solve low self-esteem.
I was a perfect example of someone that was not confident at all. I mean, when I was a kid, I was just like any other kid. I had my hang-ups and problems and all this. But when I joined the weightlifting club and I won my first little trophy because I did the best clean and jerk, and then we went to another meet and I won another little trophy, I started feeling like somebody. But the bottom line is, everyone can use the same method because I used it in politics, I used it in making money, I used it in everything that I've done in the movie business. When you have one little victory, little victories add up, and that is what gives you then ultimately confidence. Well, for me, the most important thing always to have a deadline. So when I, for instance, had a competition, and let's say...
Right there. That's all you need to see. But this is why I stress to you guys about having goals. Having goals is so, so important. And it doesn't matter how big or how small the goal is, okay? The most important thing is that you just have a goal. Having a goal in itself is the beginning of destroying low self-esteem. All right? So that's how I was able to build up my confidence, okay? Because when I was young, I kind of thought, I was a freak. I really did. I went to a very, very rich high school. Super, super rich high school, right? Yeah, Papi Chulo says, should I be hearing something? Because I'm not. Yeah, Papi Chulo, this is actually a live show on YouTube. So if you come over to youtube.com, type in Modern Life Dating in the search engine, join us in the chat. There's 33 people here. You can come over and you can see everything that I'm doing. It has video, chat, the whole 9 yards. Instagram is just a preview. But you're more than welcome to come over here. So, I went to a really rich high school. Kids were driving BMWs with their learner's permit. I was just, poor kid. Mom was a lunch lady. No dad, trying to just get by in life. Not really any guidance, not being raised well, nothing too wonderful. But the one thing that really was my saving grace was when I was a freshman in high school, I was really involved in my youth church, and they had these on-stage, like, acting competitions. And so my first year, I joined the acting competition, and I got, we didn't win, right? We lost the first year, but we got up there. We did advance to the national level, and then we didn't end up winning. We just lost at the national level. Then the next year, I was in the acting competition again, and as a sophomore, we had won first place in the acting this is called the National Fine Arts Festival with the Pentecostal churches. And the National Fine Arts Festival, I won first place with my group in the state of Florida. And then in addition to that, we had won like first place with youth choir and I'd done some other smaller groups that I won first place in. And then we all got advanced to the national level. And then that year, I was competing literally against thousands of people. And my group, from Orlando, Florida, Faith Assembly of God, we ended up winning the national level. And I was at the age of 16. And this was a goal we had set from the beginning to get out there, do our best, practice. We had some problems, like one of the members dropped out. We had to replace the members, add another member. We had to change a bunch of different things. But at the end of the day, we won. And tell you something, that kind of put a little pep in my step. I was 16, I was a national champion, and I started walking around like Johnny Big Dick. I was just like, I'm a national champion. Like, I've done this. I'm just was so used to winning at that point. And then the next year we won state level again, but I didn't win the national level because it's really hard to win the national level. And then the next year I won the state level again, but I didn't win the national level. But then what ended up happening is I won all these medals. I did stand-up comedy. I won first place in the state of Florida for Christian stand-up comedy. And then to top it off, I got third place in the nation for Christian stand-up comedy as well. And after that, because after high school you can't compete anymore, I started my own group, and it was an all-men's group. It was called No Ma'am, the National Organization of Men Against Amazonian Masterhood. I don't know if you guys remember that from Married with Children, but we were called No Ma'am. And we won second place in the state of Florida, and the only reason we did not win first place is because the group that won first place, the coach was also the judge of the competition. So she was the coach, but she was also the judge, and she gave her team a perfect score. So, all of these successive wins kept on adding up and adding up and adding up into my life. And that's what Arnold Schwarzenegger was talking about there. It does not matter the goal, okay? I told you guys about this compound effect. Compound effect is very, very important. You get these micro wins, okay? Even if you're just saying, you know what, my goal today is just to talk to one girl. Even if you just talk to like a 45-year-old divorcee, but you talk to her, right? Then right off the bat there, you're going to start getting this boost in confidence, okay? It doesn't happen overnight. But what you're going to start realizing is your goal's going to start getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. And then it's going to start getting easier to you as well. It's very, very important. And for me, it's very important for me to always have goals, because when I don't have goals, I become, I'm just like wandering in the void. And for you guys that have low self-esteem, this is the most efficient way to build concrete self-esteem. Concrete. All right? After that, it just became a chain reaction for me. All the way up to the age of 33 now. And, even this, like the launching of this radio show, the Body Language Mastery, just another solid victory for me, because I'm helping you guys win. And for me, it just keeps going, it keeps going, it keeps going. We're on episode 49 of Interview with a Man. Okay? Episode 49. And it's not even that's not even a high number compared to Donovan Sharp. Donovan has episode 400 and something. But I set a goal for myself, and even just showing up every day, this is just unbelievable that it's happening for me, and it's building up my self-esteem. But if you have no goals and you're just kind of dragging your feet through life, or just thinking about something, maybe I'll do this, I'll try it one day, you're wasting time, you're wasting your potential. And like I said, this life is very, very simple, guys. You're either progressing or you're regressing, okay? And you got to be progressing at all times. You must be progressing. Let me catch up with the chat here before I continue on this. I want you guys to think about that. Barrett says, being in any type of team atmosphere will increase self-confidence. Yes. For me, getting fit was how I built self-esteem and confidence. Lose fat, gain confidence, in my opinion. Yeah, of course. Very good stuff. I have yet to make a webinar. LOL. Stupid busy and the times are just outside of my free time. It's all good. Facebook group is fire. Well, Cody, you're the man. You know, I got you anyways. Don't worry. I watched that this morning. Good stuff. The Governor, one of the only few Austrians who are world famous. I wonder if Arnold uses Tinder. No, he just needs to walk and point and he get laid. Conk says, morning. What's up, Conk? Haven't seen you in a while. I watched this specific recommendation from the boss. That's me. Work on your testosterone and work out at least every day a little bit. That will make you accomplish something every day. Yes. Barrett says, make your bed every morning. No matter what, you always go every day accomplishing something as you get up. Yep. I was also the poor kid at the rich kids club. Good stuff. Ty Smooth, what's up? All right. Thought I was already subscribed, but apparently not. Well, welcome. Titus278, you're new. Welcome. What's up? Peter S., I know Hitler will come up. Oh, God. Hey, Will Tyler, what's up, man? How you doing, brother? Welcome, welcome. Faith Assembly of the Hot Dude in the Sky. One of my goals is to make one approach today. We got a guy in the webinar doing that right now, Lou. Our friend over in Miami is doing that. Molotov cocktail. Increments stack up and similar to goals. You will develop your self-esteem. Yeah, and guys, smash the like button for sure. Sharp is on 4:30, I think. Good. Trade Wars. Hey, I'm a virgin. I would like to have intercourse with the female in the vagina. Well, book a consultation. Morning. What's up, Charlie? This is great gym motivation. Absolutely. This is Papi Chulo from IG. Made it over. Oh, what's up, man? Thanks for coming over, pimpin'. But yeah. So let me just talk about something else, okay? All right. You see, so, you know, when we talk about compounding, right, it seems small at first, but every day, even if you increase by 0.01%, it's absolutely astronomical how much value this can give you down the road, because unless you plan on dying anytime soon, the time is going to pass. The only difference is how are you going to use the time? All right. I gave you the penny versus, you know, let's just say right here, okay? If I were to give you $2 million right now, or you take a penny that compounds every day for 30 days, what would you take? All right. The smart thing is to take the penny that compounds every day. Because on day one, it's 1, then it's 2 pennies, then it's 4 pennies, then it's 8 pennies, then it's 16, then it's 32, 64, $1.28, $2.56, $5.12. And this is only on the 10th day. So you might be thinking, man, that $2 million is looking good right now. Right? But you keep on pushing and you keep on getting these micro wins, and they build you up into a man that cannot be broken down. $10.24, $20.48, $40.96, $81.92, $163, $327, $655, $1,310, $2,621, $5,242, $10,485, $20,971, $41,943, $83,886, $167,772, $335,544, $671,088. This is on the 27th day, so still the $2 million is looking good right now. But look at the last 3 days. Day 28, $1.3 million. Day 29, $2.6 million. Day 3, $5,368,709.12. Okay? The sooner you start, the better. The sooner you start, it is the better. When you have low self-esteem, it's almost impossible to get ahead in life. Almost impossible. Let's see. Trade War says, how many girls' virginity have you taken, sir? I don't remember. Wasted John says, 1 penny all day. Are we talking about girls or building wealth? If you can read Trade Wars, if you can use your brain, which I know might be a stretch for somebody as dumb as you coming in here with these stupid comments. It says how to overcome low self-esteem. If you would shut your mouth, sit up, and listen, it would make sense to you. AJDX, what up, man? I believe that's you, Alan. I heard the same analogy with rice once. Build yourself 1 grain a day. The effort will compound until it gets exponential. Absolutely. Then you get boiled and swollen all one day. It's funny. But yeah, if you have low self-esteem, the quickest way is to set a small goal, right? So for me, it was just to go get on stage acting when I was little. And then I ended up winning the state level, right? I lost the first time. Then I said, next year I want to win the state level. Then I won the state level. And then I was like, man, we're at the state level. We won. Why don't we try and win the national? Why don't we just try and win the national level? Okay. Yeah, it looks like he's a troll. So congratulations to Trade Wars. He is the first person ever to be banned from my channel. Congratulations. You made history. Enjoy sitting on the sidelines. Have a drink to celebrate that one. I'm not in the mood today with my eye. So, if you have low self-esteem and you're not setting goals, just know that you're doing an extreme detriment to yourself. Okay? Extreme detriment. The low self-esteem epidemic is serious. It is serious. A lot of guys just don't believe in themselves. They don't love themselves. They don't have any type of value for themselves. And if you don't love yourself, if you don't have high self-esteem and you don't believe in yourself, then what are you going to do? How is a girl gonna take you seriously? How is a girl gonna say, oh shit, it's the wrong person. My bad, privateers. There we go. Charlie, if you're sitting at your computer, when you if these guys keep coming in and just being retarded, just ban them as they come, Charlie. Privateer Solutions, my bad. I accidentally clicked on you because the chat was moving. But let me know just give me a quick comment if you can get back in here, or you can comment. Let me know. But yeah, when you have this low self-esteem, women aren't going to like you. When you have low self-esteem, you're not going to be able to accomplish your goals. When you have low self-esteem, people will take advantage of you, right? You won't be able to accomplish anything in life. Because you know what they say, if you don't believe in yourself, if you don't believe in your dreams, then nobody will, okay? At the end of the day, you're in this thing by yourself. And if you have low self-belief, if you have low self-confidence, if you don't believe that you can make things happen, they're not. Oh, good. My bad, privateer. I hope you're... I misclicked on the trying to ban that idiot. That's a guy with low self-esteem coming in here, just trolling. Probably hasn't seen a vagina in months. Loser. Lehu Zeher. So setting goals is one way to overcome your low self-esteem, all right? And if you guys want to call in, ask me some questions about whatever, call in right now, 657-383-1318. Come on in, and we will take care of you. We will see what's going on. Steam clean, attract women with borderline personality disorder, so pristine, it's even lower and lower and lower. No problem, get that ass. Thank you. So the first way you can actually you can battle low self-esteem is through setting goals and accomplishments, right? Setting goals. That's a big thing right there. Looks like we got a caller on the line. Let's see who it is. Hey, caller, you on the air?
What's up, Winston Wolf in the house?
Hey, Winston Wolf, what's up?
Yeah, I was trying to interject with like a couple questions.
Okay.
Because, you've been telling me to work on the like inner self-talk and shit.
Yeah.
So, two specific things. Where I kind of catch myself being pushed, with a stronger push into the negativity. For example, when I'm in a dance class, and I'm in, I keep switching girls, like, that's the course, and I'm fucking up a move. Or, in a more general context, when you see how stiff the competition is, it's like, I know, you're supposed to think you're the man, but, there's some really hot dudes around here. Mm-hmm. And you can't, I think you can't just live, like, outside the realm of reality. So you gotta, kind of balance. And I was wondering how, how much I should be concerned about other people.
Good. Okay.
I can hang up. I mean, that's
No. I'll answer. Just listen up. All right. Thanks. Yep. See ya. All right. So two things. So first, Winston Wolf called in and he wants to know, what is going on with, what's up, CJ? He wants to know, sometimes he feels low self-esteem because he'll mess up a dance move in dance class. Well, dude, show me who in dance class is the perfect dancer. Everybody makes mistakes. The purpose of going to dance class is to learn. The purpose of going to dance class is to get better. You're supposed to make mistakes. I'm a white belt with one stripe in jiu-jitsu. I went to jiu-jitsu the other day, and, Yoshida just beat the shit out of me for 30 minutes. And I could get out of there and be kicking myself and be like, oh, my God, I'm so terrible, blah, blah, blah. But you have to understand, you talked about understanding reality, but I don't think you understand reality. Because the reality is you go to a school to learn a talent that you are not proficient at. Okay? If you make a mistake, it's only as big of a deal as you make it. It's really not, if you just downplay it, it is what it is. You just downplay it. Oh, yeah, made a mistake. But if you make a big deal, like, oh, my gosh, I made a big mistake. Oh, my God, then it's going to be a big mistake. Everything is how you frame it mentally. It's definitely how you frame it. The second part you said is like, there's so many good-looking guys in Romania. How can I overcome that? You just have to have irrational self-love for yourself. It's about being unrealistic. Unrealistic in your love for yourself. All right? Unrealistic in love for yourself. Because at the end of the day, who's going to do it? Who's going to do it? Who's going to love you? Who's going to take care of you? It's only you. Okay, you can sit there and say like, oh, all these other people are better than me and everything. Yeah, dude, you know what? I could never probably get as many girls as Leonardo DiCaprio, but that doesn't mean I don't have some awesomeness to me. I've already told you from the first day I met you, you have low self-esteem in your head. All right? You're a good-looking guy. All right? And you're tall too. So tall, white, good-looking guy, intelligent. Those are your four things. Focus on your strengths. Don't sit around and whine about like, oh, well, this guy's better than me, this guy's better than me. You only think that because you think low of yourself. Okay? You have to think highly of yourself. And that's another way to overcome low self-esteem, is like you have to truly think very, very, very highly of yourself. Focus on all your strong points, right? You have dogs. Focus like, hey, you know what? I can take care of my dogs. You can speak Romanian and English, but hey, I speak 2 languages, right? Now you understand body language because you're in the body language course. Now you can be like, I understand body language, something that less than 1% of all humans can do. There's a ton of things you have to focus on your positive sides. You know, if I wanted to go give a dig at myself, I could be like, well, you know, my other friends can speak Japanese better than I can. You know, I could sit here and be like, well, Charlie from Cultivate Crypto, Charlie's way better at understanding Bitcoin trading maps than me. And, you know, he's just so much better than me, and he's taller than me. And I could dig for all these reasons that I think Charlie's better than me. But at the end of the day, one, that destroys your self-esteem. And two, because it destroys your self-esteem, there's no purpose to do it. You have to irrational, you have to be crazy about thinking positive and lovingly about yourself. You have to. Okay? Take yourself on a date. Go buy yourself something very expensive. Crazily expensive. Something very nice for yourself. Treat yourself well. The majority of people fail in this life because they have low self-esteem. They think that they can't do it. They think that their dreams are impossible. They think that the plan that they make is incomplete. They're waiting for the perfect moment. Nothing in life is perfect. Life rewards those who take action. Because most people are stuck in this paralysis by analysis. You know, they're trying to analyze everything perfectly, making that perfect moment, and then they take their shot. And that perfect moment never comes. And then they're just perpetually stuck in this vicious cycle. And it never ends until you break out of it yourself. John Soar says, Winston Wolfe, buy yourself a Porsche. Privateer Solutions says, the best boost I ever had was graduating airborne school. I was always scared of heights, and I figured out I was only scared of heights up to 32 feet. Then it was like, whatever, fuck it. That's funny. Lou has a very good comment here. Lou says, Carl from Black Label Logic talks about how men devalue themselves to women overinflating their value based on thirsty beta males. Yeah, it's like some girls are really so dumb that they think just because a bunch of guys are clicking like on their photos that this translates to getting likes or getting real love. And then Jesse, thank you for the $70. I think you just booked a consultation. If you guys want to get a consultation one-on-one with me, the testimonies are through the roof. You can see all the happy members in the chat, the replays on my videos, all the thumbs up. Just go to that link right there, streamlabs.com/Modern Life Dating Channel. Click on that. Send $70. That will instantaneously book you for a consultation with me. 1 hour. It's only $70. Be the best $70 you spend in the year 2019. I will help you get unstuck, whether it be fitness, relationship, social media, marketing advice, Bitcoin, dating, fitness, mindset, the whole 9 yards. And if you're enjoying the show and you find it of value, you can click on that link as well and send a donation. And all donations are used to make this show better and just to keep me alive. I am by no means living a life of luxury since I decided to do this 100% with full time. And if you want to use a paypal.me address, just click on that, paypal.me/Modern Life Dating. All donations go right back into the show and or buy me food, which is a bag of chicken at the local meat shop to keep me alive, to give me sustenance, so I can continue doing these daily shows. This week I'm on the air 7 days this week. I'll be on the Red Man group this Saturday. And if you guys are enjoying the content, just keep coming by. I think Carl from Black Label Logic may be on with me tomorrow. We're going to talk about Tinder, but I'm not entirely sure yet. Not entirely sure. We gotta double down and verify that with him. Winston Wolf says, I think I'll skip a holiday this summer and cop a motorbike, or just do both. Buy a motorbike and go on holiday. You gotta love yourself, Winston. Nothing ridiculous. An old Suzuki DR650. That sounds cool. You have to use the shotgun mentality, as Rolo puts it. Guys, if you don't have high self-esteem, you're never gonna take chances. You're always gonna be somebody's bitch. Okay? Cat Williams said this, and it's very true. This was before he went crazy. But Cat Williams said, life is a game of pimps and hoes. You're either pimping or you're hoeing. All right? You're either the winner or you're the loser. You're either the guy in control or you're working for the guy in control. And where do you think the guy with low self-esteem lies? You ever see that guy who you just think, man, that guy's so rude. He's such a jerk. He's so loud. He's so mean. He's such an asshole. Why do all the girls go to him? Why do all the girls go to him? And you start rationalizing it to yourself. I'm a nice guy. I do this. I do that. I do everything. Why am I not rewarded? Because that guy has higher self-esteem than you. High enough self-esteem to be himself. To do whatever he wants. Right? Yeah, Jesse's double downing on his he just want to make sure. This guy means business. This Jesse guy. Jesse, if you're watching, we'll get to you. You just emailed me about your consultation, but I got you, Jesse. If you're not seeing me, then I'll just email you later. But yeah, which leads me to my third point, okay, on how to overcome low self-esteem. In order to welcome Ivor. Ivor, I want to see you in another webinar soon. Webinars are going to stop sometime in April. So I want you to get in while you can. He says a few cows calved. Ivor is a dairy farmer in Ireland who bought my body language course. Ivor is a kid with high self-esteem, I would say. Because he's got a lot of great goals. He's a hard worker. He's in very good shape, too. I mean, this kid is going places. And he's only 25. The ripe age of 25, he's ready to take over the world. I love it. I absolutely love it. That guy's another winner in the body language mastery course. But yeah, a third way to overcome low self-esteem is you've got to stop associating. You have to stop saying anything negative about yourself. Anything negative. And then let me go back to you again, Winston Wolf, because you called in. You said, you have to be realistic. You have to be realistic, right? That is a good way to bullshit yourself. Because you're saying you have to be realistic because you think all these other people are better than you. But the reality is you don't know what other people's opinion of you is. You don't know. That's the bottom line. You do not know what other people's opinion of you is. You don't know the opinion of all people. And all the people in the world, they cannot be thinking negatively of you. I mean, I alone don't think negatively of you. So if I don't, certainly there must be other members. And a lot of you guys saw you on the webinar. All the other guys were saying, like, the same thing I'm saying. Like, dude, you're a good-looking guy. It's all in your fucking head. It's all in your fucking head. Ivor says, I had to work very hard to get my self-esteem. Recommend No More Mr. Nice Guy by Robert Glover. I've heard a lot about that book. Miker S says, read Fifth Agreement by Miguel Ruiz. Grass-fed milkman. Ivor's a funny guy. But yeah, the thing is, chances are if you have low self-esteem, you're probably talking poorly about yourself. Or you're probably, tell me if you guys do this. Be honest. Give me a 1 in the chat if you've done this before. Okay? How many of you guys have sat around and thought about negative situations that occurred in the past? And you keep on replaying them over and over and over in your head. Give me a 1 in the chat if you've done that before, and if it's an ongoing pattern with you. Cody said, I had a guy at work ask me how I carry myself so confidently and told him, when you're ready, come see me. That's great. I do it every fucking day. Yeah, see, Barrett, that's a waste of time, bro. God damn, Charlie, you do that? You need to cut that shit out. I'm gonna punch you in the face when you come over here. PTSD is a bitch sometimes. Yeah, it is what it is. But look, well, kudos to all you men for being transparent. But you see, that's a thing that I don't have anymore. I don't have that anymore. Because that is a disgusting poison in your mind. See, Ivor's got it. I changed the narrative in my head from being a piece of shit to I am fucking king. Absolutely. If at any time, all right, if at any time that negativity will pop into your mind, you have to cut it out immediately. You have to stop it. Okay? Just like if I walked up to you and I reached into your back pocket, I pulled out your wallet and I just started taking your money and just started ripping it in half and setting it on fire and laughing in your face. You would knock me out. You would hit me with a baseball bat if you had a baseball bat in your hand. The same way that you would instinctively knock me out and beat me down with a baseball bat, you have got to knock out and beat down that nasty, disgusting, toxic behavior within yourself. Okay? That is poison. That is literal poison. That is mental cancer. You cannot entertain those thoughts whatsoever. You cannot entertain those thoughts whatsoever. The whole world is trying to bring you down. Okay? The last thing you need to do is to be bringing yourself down from the inside. Will Tyler says, sadly, we live in a society where people are led into an insidious way of thinking and don't ever realize it's wrong. All hail Ivor the Boneless. I don't know what that means, but that's funny. Still, sometimes here and there, pop on some MLD motivation to get that pattern broken. Absolutely. Literally, and this is how you stop it, okay? Anytime you catch a negative thought coming to your mind, and you catch yourself in it, you have to snap out of it and be like, stop, and start reflecting on some of your most biggest wins. One of my biggest wins in my life was when I got my acceptance email to come to Japan. I remember it was so fucking hard, but I set that goal for myself. And I remember I got the email And I immediately started talking shit on Facebook. I immediately started talking shit on Facebook. I was like, fuck all you hating ass fuckers. I told you I could fucking do it. I'm going to Japan. Sayonara, bitches. Some of you guys are friends with me on my private Facebook, and you can't take me too seriously on there because I am shit post God on my Facebook. I only post on my private Facebook to trigger everybody back home. I know Wasted John is friends with me on my private Facebook, and oh my God, I just go in. I absolutely go in. Ah, Ivar the Boneless. Okay. The whole world trying to bring you down. Don't make it easy for them. Don't let them win. Fuck that. Don't let them win. That's a thing. That's a psychological thing called rumination. Okay. When you sit around and you think about the past, okay, and you're constantly thinking about what is going on in the negative past of yours, like reflecting the time you fucked up, reflecting the time you got dumped, reflecting the time you may have gotten so drunk and you pissed all over yourself. You know, all that stuff, that's a waste of energy. That is a waste of mental willpower. That is a waste. That is an absolute waste. It is a poison to you. Again, I must stress that it poisons the well of your mind. Okay? It stops you from doing everything you ever wanted to do. And initially, it will be difficult to break the pattern, but as long as you're diligent and you keep on trying to break it, you will break it. But a lot of the dating problems you guys have, it traces back to low self-esteem. You're too afraid to approach a girl. You're too afraid to go on a date. You want to know what's the perfect way. That's why you guys come to me. You're just trying to seek for perfection. Oh, I need this. I need to know, does she do this body language, then this body language, then this body language, then she said this, and then this body language. You want 99 confirmations before you can take a shot because you don't feel like you're good enough. And you're too afraid to get rejection. Think about that. For me, the way I look at it is if I get rejected by a girl, I honestly think in my heart of hearts, that bitch is just dumb as fuck. She is a retard. She is stupid. She doesn't know what's good for her. She has no idea to catch a winner with her eyes. She's probably going to end up with 100 cats. They're all going to shit in her hair when she's sleeping. And then she's going to just get hit in the head by a fucking meteor one day. Okay, that's the irrational love I have for myself. Okay? Because at the end of the day, you need to have that love. You need to have that self-love, that self-belief, that self-cherishment in order to get all your goals. In order to even have the balls, to have the audacity to set goals, starts with self-esteem. No self-esteem equals no love equals no sex. Why do you think some of these beta dudes stay in relationships with a girl that verbally abuses them, tells him he's a loser every day, everything he does is bad? Okay, first of all, that is a woman with low self-esteem projecting it onto you. Second of reason is the guy stays with her because he doesn't feel like he is good enough to replace her. He doesn't think he's good enough to replace her. He has a scarcity mindset. Guys, half of the battle is already won because you're a man. Okay? Being a man, you're the most dominant planet-dwelling creature we have here. They have that stupid song by Beyonce, Who Runs the World, Girls. That can't be any much more of a bigger lie than I've ever heard in my entire life. Okay? It is the dumbest thing I've ever heard in the history of the 33 years that I've been alive. It's the dumbest thing. Okay? Men run this world. All the massive major inventions have been by men. car, nuclear fusion, nuclear fission, the internet, the camera. Okay? Tesla, SpaceX, PayPal. Look at all these: Facebook, Instagram, Airbnb, Twitter. Look at all these monumentally humanity-changing things that have been invented. And look who has invented it. It's men. The fact that you're a man alone, you should be walking around like, I am the shit. I am fucking awesome. Okay? That's what I do. I walk around just like, I'm the man. I am awesome. I could be a fucking homeless person, but I will be a homeless man, and nobody's gonna fuck with me, because if somebody comes fuck with me, I'll knock them the fuck out, because I have manpower. At least I've got that going on. But again, there seems to be a lot of low self-esteem out there. Big part of it, you got governments, you got media constantly trying to demonize men. All right? You got commercials telling you men are evil. You got propaganda telling you men are evil. And this is only in the West. This doesn't happen in Japan. Okay? This doesn't happen in Asia. This doesn't happen in India. This doesn't happen in South America. This is a primary big problem in the Western world. But you have to realize that you are worthy. You have to realize that you're worthy, and you have to actively start taking action to change yourself. Let me go to the chat here. These things are part of being human, but if you are aware and actively stop negative thinking, then you will improve and knock out your goal. 100%. You know, Charlie and I, look at that. Charlie, cultivatecrypto.com, you know, my partner on the Tokyo Crypto Show. Think about it. Him and I, you know, I was first because I have higher self-esteem. I quit my corporate job. I was like, fuck this shit. I'm done. I made you guys 70 grand in 1 month. You cut me a check for $6,500. I just pulled it straight up like, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. I looked over at Charlie. You're cool. Fuck you. I'm out. And I quit. Right? I had people coming to me like, dude, this is the biggest mistake of your life. Don't quit, man. Don't. This is like, you shouldn't quit. You're ruining your life. This is one of the greatest companies in Japan. You basically telling me that I cannot do better. But I knew deep down in my heart of hearts that I had this pattern of winning, and that I was just going to win again. My biggest problem now, since I overcome my low self-esteem, is I've got to choose which direction do I want to win in, and how do I study the material in that direction in order to proceed. To be honest, that's a crossroads I'm at in my life right now. And I'm leaning towards the Japanese entertainment scene, trying to get a little TV action over here. Be a superstar. When I was little, I used to wear a T-shirt from American Eagle that said, "I am big in Japan." And for you guys watching on Instagram, there's 3 of you, CJ, Just Willie, and Jeffrey. The feed here is going to end in 1 minute and 27 seconds. It is not my thing. It's just Instagram's preset. So come on over to YouTube. Just type in Modern Life Dating in the YouTube search. You'll see Interview with the Man, episode 49, How to Overcome Low Self-Esteem. Come on over. We're waiting for you. Getting your psychology degree was a big accomplishment for you? Yeah, I was the first person from my family to get a degree from college. Whenever I sit around idly, my head goes to rumination, says Winston Wolfe. Once I get doing shit, I'm busy, but I want to be able to kick back without blazing too. Yeah, you have to just control your mind. Control your mind. Don't let your mind control you. Ivor says, total agreement, man. If you don't save yourself, no one else will. Yep. Barrett says, yeah, man, sounds like my ex. I'm going to tell you about my ex in a little bit, Barrett. Let me just catch up with these comments. But Barrett, I want you to listen. Like Rolo says, I thought my ship had came in. Jason Goodwin says, this is a powerful episode. Winston Wolfe says, will rewatch 150%. Girls run the world, but men run this bitch. Put it together. Girls do not run the world. Men run the world. Peter says, men invent, women decorate. Actually, gay dudes probably decorate better than chicks. I cannot think of one physicist who is female in history. The 50 Cent song, I'm the man, works for this bitch. Yeah, preach it, says Gothic Panda. Tony S says, that is the mindset I am beginning to adopt now. Good, Tony. You're on the winning mindset. Peter John Shore says, I can decorate faces. John, you're a funny guy. Being a man kicks ass. Absolutely. Men, we are the champion sperm that made it. Believe that shit. Absolutely. Apologies, late for class. No worries, Mark. Paint the walls, too. Nice half-baked reference with the fuck yous. Yeah, exactly. Zach Frostic says, good morning, fellas. I'm in the master at low self-esteem, but it's improving every day. This show helps a lot. Thank you. What up, MLD? What up, Kevin? Man, I got so close tonight. It's all good. You'll get it. You'll get it, dude. I have a physics degree and masters of science in acoustics, both STEM. Good stuff. Be more French. Nobody loves the French man as much as he loves himself. That's funny. I still have work to do, but so does everyone. The past won't matter because I ain't who I was then. I will only become that if I fail off. I don't know what that. Will only become that if I fall off. Okay, yeah. I have to go to work. If you can give me the Google Hangout link, I'll join you for the Hangout. Good stuff, Lou. Yeah, I'll check the email, Lou. I'm going to be sending it that way. Barrett, you said something very interesting that I want to actually share some personal experience with you, okay? You said it sounds like your ex when you're dating a girl that is constantly, ripping into you and tearing you down, okay? So, what is the winning mindset by Christian? It's a positive mindset that always frames you in a positive way, all right? Barrett, let me tell you something about my ex-girlfriend, okay? Her name was Michiko, or as I like to call her, Bitchiko. And Bitchiko was a crazy bitch. And Bitchiko, boy oh boy, was the sex great with that psychopath. She actually literally did have borderline personality disorder. She used to cut herself on her thigh. The Japanese people cut themselves on their thigh so that you can't see it in public. And, getting a lot of questions. Hold on. So, anyways, she used to cut herself a lot. She was a psychopath, right? Extremely low self-esteem. And I'd always tell her my dreams. Like, my first dream that I told her was, like, I want to make an Airbnb, and I think I could become superhost, and I think I can make a really good Airbnb and create a wealth-generating system of, $1,000 to $3,000 US net profit per month. That's what I told her. I was like, yeah, I think I can do that. And she told me this. She said, you have to realize that you're crazy. This is what she told me. You have to realize that you're crazy. She says, you're like a guy telling everybody that you're Superman and everybody thinks you're crazy. And this is literally what she said. She wanted me to shut down modern life dating. She wanted me to get a job and be a little corporate slave for the rest of my life. Why? Because she was an alcoholic loser. Now, God bless her. She had gone through a terrible childhood, had an abortion when she was 16, confessed to me about it in tears, had been run through by more than 50 dudes. And, I was just ensnared by that toxic borderline personality disorder. I'll be honest. I got caught up in it. The pussy was great. That pussy was fucking phenomenal. But it wasn't that phenomenal because I dumped her ass. Because let me tell you something. If you're going to come tell me some shit about how I'm not the man, you're going to try to break me down, one, I'm going to come right back at you. And two, you will not get the privilege, which is my presence. Okay? You're not going to get the privilege of being blessed by me. This is why I tell you guys, go where you are celebrated, not where you are tolerated. Go where you are celebrated, not where you are tolerated. If your friends don't like you, fuck them. Tell every single one of them to go to hell and go hang out with some people that like you. I don't care if it's a group of 85-year-old women who carry around candy in their purse all the time and they just giving you candy all the time. All right? If that squad of 85-year-old grandmas loves you and they treat you well, you go hang out with them every day. The last thing you need to do is be hanging around with somebody who's constantly shitting on you, who's constantly telling you, "What are you doing, bro? Why don't you like stop being such a chauvinist, man? Talking to girls? What are you talking to girls in the street, bro? What are you, a rapist?" Idiot friends, if you want to quit using drugs, if you have an addiction, and you're telling your friends like, "Yeah, man, I really think I'm gonna quit these drugs this time." And I used to be addicted to some weed and shit like that, and I used to tell people all the time like, "Yeah, I'm gonna quit. And one of the guys I was a friend with, he's like, "Dude, you're not gonna quit. You're not gonna quit, so just give it up." And every time he would just shit on me. Where's that guy now? Stay-at-home dad. Where am I? I am solidly winning in Tokyo. Okay? And I'm not trying to make this the Jonathan Bragg hour, but I'm just saying, like, I'm giving you concrete evidence from my life, how I used to have low self-esteem and how I overcome it, and the things that I noticed that amplified the low self-esteem. Because that right there is so important. If you're hanging around with a bunch of low self-esteem bums, you're going to be a low self-esteem bum yourself. It's lonely at the top. I got like 3 or 4 people I hang out with in Tokyo. That's it. So if you like what I'm saying, streamlabs.com/Modern Life Dating Channel. Click that link. Give me a donation. And let's catch up with the chat here. Kevin Ibanez says, MLD, would it be smarter to have a consultation with you or buy your body language mastery course when it comes out again? I say do both. Get a consultation now to get some of your questions out of the way. And then what you're going to do come June, Body Language Mastery is going to be available, open to the public again. It's going to be $397 this time because I told everybody first quarter the price is going to go up. I told you I'm creating an exclusive group. After this year, I'm no longer doing Body Language Mastery with webinars and Facebook group access. I'm not doing it. So if you want to get in right now with this exclusive group coaching that I'm doing, this one-on-one coaching and direct access to me through the Facebook group, this year, 2019, is the only year you're going to be able to get in. The only people that will be able to get in after that are going to go heavily vetted from me, and I'm going to make you pay financially to get in. Because it wouldn't be fair to all the other guys that paid to get in. And in addition to that, if you don't pay, I don't think you're serious. There's a reason I do everything. There's a rhyme and reason to I do everything. So I would say get your consultation. Click on the link right now. Book it. Send $70 to that link. We talk for an hour. We get everything handled. You can talk to anybody in this fucking chat. Ask them about my consultations. They will 100% vouch for me because I know I have the talent, I have the life experience, and I delivered the truth, which is one of the most rarest commodities these days. And then get into the body language course in June as well. Ivor says he has to go with 8 p.m. That's fine. Just get in when you can get in. BPD got the best pussy. It's funny. Yeah, Trophy Dolphin says you want to get in the mastermind group. I say you do both, Kevin. It's $470 that you're going to be investing into yourself. Did she cut herself when she was with you? No, she stopped. I made her stop. Sounds like toxic femininity. Yep. Hit the like button. Yeah, hit that like button, please. I thought I had close friends when I was 18, but then when I stopped smoking weed, they left. There you go. GTA fans, something nantoka shite nantoka suru. I don't know. I can't read that kanji. What destroyed my confidence was my friends amogging me, continuous humiliation in front of people. Then, Ivor, those aren't friends. Those are shitty people that are just hanging around you. They have the best pussy because they're fucking you get an ego boost. I don't know. I think there's just something about, I don't know. Just Just something about crazy girls and good pussy. There's something about it. It's not for your pleasure. It's for them to feel better about themselves. Well, I'm always in sex. I'm always in it for me. So I really never thought that far ahead. I just thought, I'm just trying to get my ejaculation on. Ejaculate and evacuate. It takes a special kind of man to have the balls to live that lifestyle, I'll tell you what. But guys, yeah, that's how you overcome low self-esteem. All right? 1, you take action. You set goals for yourself. All right, even if your goal is just walk around the block. Like, I'm going to walk around the block at 5 p.m. And you get out there, and at 5 p.m. you walk around the block, and you come back home, you're like, I did it. I set a goal, and I did it. Next thing might be like, hey, you know what? I want to get my passport. You apply, you get your passport, and you're like, I did it. And then you're going to start naturally as a man. You're going to start increasing the level of difficulty, and you're going to continue to get these bigger and bigger and bigger wins. Next thing you know, you're at the top. I'm still pushing personally. It was a big, big leap for me to take, a leap of faith, really, and to go into this job full time, to quit all the English teaching. It was a big leap of faith. So far, it's working out. But that's my goal. Modern life dating was a goal of mine in the summer of 2015. Took me almost 4 years to get where I am. But I'm here. I'm here. I remember when I visited the bomb site of Hiroshima. It was always a life goal of mine to go to Hiroshima and see where the nuclear bomb was dropped. And, you know, when I was there, I made a video. It's actually on my channel. I filmed myself outside of the bombed area. And I told, like, you know, you have to go for your dreams. Because if you don't, you're just going to live in a silent hell. You're going to live in a silent hell that you don't want to be living in. Number 2, stop rumination. Stop looking back on these negative parts of your life. Stop that, stop that, stop that. Anything negative that enters your mind, even if it's negative media, negative music. Dude, I listen to the same 5 songs or Japanese anime music with no lyrics, all right? I only let positivity enter my mind. Because your mind is just a computer. That's all it is. And whatever data you fill in, sends out. It's just like food if you guys are working out. You eat shit food, you look like shit. You mentally eat shit, you are going to be mentally shit. So stop putting mental shit in your mouth, in your mind. And then secondly, or the third, last one, is your positive words. Only speak positive about yourself. Completely banish all negativity that comes out of your mouth. Don't say anything negative about yourself. Don't say anything negative at all about yourself. You stop that immediately, right away. It needs to be rule of law. Like if I were to come and reach into your back pocket and try to steal some money, you would absolutely stop me. You have to absolutely stop negative words from coming into your brain and negative words from going out to your mouth. Stop negative thoughts, all of that stuff. But most importantly, like our man Arnold Schwarzenegger said, okay? He said, set goals for yourself. Set goals. Actually, you know, let's watch that one more time. Let's watch that. I want to play that one more time. Let me play it. And for you guys that are coming in right now, I played this earlier, but I want you guys to listen to this. It's extremely important. Listen to these words that Arnold Schwarzenegger says about setting goals in order to build self-esteem.
Of someone that was not confident at all. I mean, when I was a kid, that was just like any other kid. I had my hang-ups and problems and all this. But when I joined the weightlifting club and I won my first little trophy because I did the best clean and jerk. And then we went to another meet and I won another little trophy. I started feeling like somebody. But the bottom line is, everyone can use the same method because I used it in politics, I used it in making money, I used it in everything that I've done in the movie business. When you have one little victory, little victories add up, and that is what gives you then ultimately confidence. Well, for me, the most important thing always is to have a deadline.
See that? All the little victories build up into a large victory. All of the little victories build up into a large victory. Uncle Sander says something very good. Need to find people who pull you up, not drag you down. Surround yourself with like-minded people. Absolutely. Will Tyler says crazy pussy is the best, but you got to get out of there after you're done. It's very true. That's an all caps evacuate on those. Did you also ring the freedom bell, MLT? Yes, I did. GTA fan says, Jonathan, you are the man. Much appreciation for doing MLD full time. What are the ways we can support your work? Right here, brother. GTA fan. Click on that link right there. Streamlabs.com/Modern Life Dating Channel. Make a donation there. And book a consultation if you need it. And then also just subscribe to all my avenues of social media and share the stuff. Share my videos. Share my Instagram. Get into the body language mastery course in June. That's just the biggest way you can support me because I know I'm going to blow up. Me and Anthony from 21 Conventions, I'm going to be speaking and doing my speech in July in Poland. I know I'm going to hit a home run, and I know Anthony's going to invite me to Orlando. And I know I'll be speaking at Orlando too. I'm just speaking it into existence right now. Why? Because I have irrational high self-esteem for myself. And watch, mark this episode 49. Anthony doesn't even know that I'm saying this right now, but I'm going to hit a home run at Poland, and then I'm going to do such a good job, he's going to be like, dude, we need to have you at Orlando 21 Conventions, and I'm going to be there too. So you'll see. I know I'm going to blow up. I'm helping so many men from so many different walks, so many different races, so many different ages, so many different countries, religions. You know, my message is global because my message is a message of truth. And it's a truth to free your mind. It is a truth to let you know that you are awesome, that you can do everything that you really want to with a rational plan of execution. That the life that you have now, that you can achieve more by freeing your mind. You're just a ball of potential, all of you guys. You just don't realize it yet. But you are. The reason you're here listening to me right now is an inkling of you guys having something deep inside of you telling you, I can do more. I can be more. There's something out there. There's an answer to my problem, and you guys are looking for it. And this is where it has led you. And I guarantee you, if you just stick with me, it'll happen. As long as you take action. Take action and follow my words. Do what I say. You know, I talked to Joe the other day, the guy with the 42-year-old guy who's like insanely built and just getting more ass than a fucking toilet seat on a bus station. All right? That guy is... When I talk to that guy and I tell him to do something, he doesn't argue with me. He doesn't fight back. He doesn't debate me. He does exactly what I says. He gets results the quickest, and all he does is he comes back, he's like, Jesus fucking Christ, man, you were right. And this is a guy that I just started talking to like 3 or 4 days ago. And in a course of 4 days, I have changed this man's life. And he's coming back for another consultation. I'm going to keep working with him on some other stuff as well. But you have what it takes. You do have what it takes. If you're a man and you have blood coursing through your veins and you can walk, all right? Even if you can't walk. I used to see this guy. I saw a guy who was paralyzed in a wheelchair from the waist down in Hawaii. And I never forget one day I saw this hot-ass girl sitting on his lap and he was wheeling around Hawaii with this chick. And I couldn't believe it. I was just like, this guy is an animal. Look at this guy. Christian says, when did you implement the positive mindset into your life? I started when I was like 23, 24. That's when I really started getting into it. About 10 years ago. Let me tell you something. It's paid fucking tons of dividends. Mukhtar. I'm pronouncing your name wrong before. Mukhtar. Mukhtar. Law of attraction. You think about negativity, life brings you negativity. Very simple but devastating truth right there. SG, what's up, man? First time seeing you. Funny, I also listen to anime music to work out. Rumination has always been an issue with me. You got to cut it out. You got to cut it out. Rob Cruz, what up, man? We were the winners of the Great Sperm Race. That's right. Smash that like. That's right. Wheelchair Pimp. That's right. So that's going to do it, guys. I gave you all the information you need. You got an hour and 20 minutes of me telling you exactly how to overcome low self-esteem. I'm sending out the emails for the webinar here. I'm going to take like maybe 30, 40 minutes because I'm still having that issue with my right eye right now. It's been acting weird today. My vision is a little blurred, so. But I wanted to be really fired up for this episode, but I feel like overall I delivered a very good quality message. So, yeah, if you guys need a consultation, you need to get your stuff sorted out, go to modernlifedating.com, click on Skype sessions, book your consultation. You get 50% off when you pay with Bitcoin. And if you want to book it right away, right there, streamlabs.com/Modern Life Dating Channel. Click on that, send $70. Your position will be locked in with me. I can help you with dating, fitness, relationships, consultations to get to Japan, cryptocurrency. Even if you just want to shoot the shit, talk about red pill stuff, you know, whatever you need help with, I can do it. So thank you guys all for listening. And guys in the webinars, I will see you after. You guys have a good day. Get out there, kill it. Make money, make muscles, learn game. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.